Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is Hair, Skin, and Health, back with the health tutorial. If you guys are suffering from any type of cardiovascular disease, chest pain, heart pain, if you're trying to avoid strokes and heart attacks, I advise you guys to listen to this video all the way through, and I promise you guys, I got you. So let's get into it. So the main problem and the main issue that people have when dealing with the heart is not the correct or proper circulation. And that just means flowage and your arteries not being clogged, which your heart can get clogged, and the correct circulation can rid that problem. So if you have an unclogged heart and your heart is pumping the right minerals and nutrients, then you'll never experience a stroke or a heart attack, let alone have a heart problem or heart issues, unless it's hereditary. Okay? So what you guys need to understand is that you're an electrical being. Your nervous system is filled with electricity. Your heart pumps electricity. So, in certain waters, you have electrolytes, hence the word electric. Electrolytes is what pumps the heart, not purified water. Purified water is only good to open your pores because it has no bacteria. But, consuming purified water has no value within your organ system. So it's not going to help or pump your heart the correct way because your heart is it goes off electricity. This is why in certain instances when the EMTs come out, meaning ambulance, come out and they try to bring someone back to life, what's the first thing they do? They get that panel and they shock them back to life. It's filled with electricity, and that's where they put it over your heart. So your heart is filled with electricity. So when your heart is not pumping electrolytes, then the water that you're consuming has no value, and that's just furthering your heart from it pumping nutrients or the correct minerals. So it's like imagine going your entire life not giving your heart the right pumpage or the correct way to stimulate itself, and you wonder why early on sometimes people experience these things because they're not doing it right. It's what you're not doing right. So in this case and in this instance, what I would suggest is Evane. Evane has the top notch of electrolytes within this water brand. I will highly recommend it. Don't drink it out the bottle, drink it out of a glass, because you don't want plastic microorganisms, shredding your stomach and, sitting, laying dormant within your cells. It's not good either. So, what you guys want to do is drink out of a glass. So, and as I stated, it has to be electric based for your heart to pump the correct minerals and substances. Okay, it's all about flowage, your circulatory system. It's all about keeping your body aflow, right? It's not about cloggage. You don't want your heart to be clogged. Okay, that's when things start to go left field for a lot of people, and a lot of people get scared. They don't know how to combat it. But that's why I'm here, to combat that crap, because I don't want you guys to ever go through this or experience it. Okay. So with that being said, this is a part one. I will have a part two probably sometime tomorrow or within the next couple of days. But in this video, I'm just trying to show you guys how to correctly have your heart pumping the correct nutrients. So a recap on what I said. You don't want to consume purified water, okay? It has no value and it's just going to overflood your system. It has no value other than opening your pores. That's all it's good for. But you want to drink water that has electric based substances within it. It doesn't have to be vein. It could be anything else. But make sure you read um, um, the what am I trying to say? Don't you touch that dial because I'm taking a while. I'm trying to think about it. Make sure you read the labeling on these waters because certain waters, such as Pure Life and Dasani, it has chloride in it. They're trying to, who's ever distributing those types of waters, they're trying to stop your heart and get you into a doctor, and so the doctor can prescribe you pills that's gonna mess you up in the long run as well. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys: stop just picking up any type of water. Get Evane. It might be a little pricey, yes, but I promise it's well worth it. It's well worth it. So again, what you guys want to do is, if you're experiencing these type of pains, you might want to go on a 60-day fast with no carbonated drinks, and you want this type of water, electrolyte water. You can have, I mean, if you do have any type of beverages, make sure it doesn't contain any type of bad sugars, because you don't want to reverse the effect, and you sure as hell don't want to negate the effects of the water that's going to take place within your heart. You want everything to go as smooth as possible. It's all about your heart pumping the correct nutrients. It's not about filling your organ system up with water. It's about what's in the water. It's what's in it. It's what's gonna keep you in it. You like how I rhymed that, you guys? But no, seriously, that's the truth, and that's how you combat heart pain, chest pain, anything of that nature. Like I said, on my part two, I'm going to teach you guys how to strengthen your heart rather than how to correctly have your heart pumping, and so you guys can have a better circulation, meaning you'll be able to even breathe better too. Like, trust and believe me, this technique and properties that I'm giving you guys is very, 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 very beneficial to your health. And if you listen to me, you guys will go a long way. You'll live to shoot to however long you want to live until, whatever. So with that being said, without this video being too long, it's not what you're intaking, it's what's in the water. Stop just picking up any types of water. Make sure it's electric based so your heart can pump the electricity that's within the water. Again, your heart is electric based. If it's not pumping electricity, it's gonna it's like charging a battery or a phone. Eventually it's gonna, cease to exist. So this is why I'm trying to tell you guys from a unique standpoint on why you guys are. See, ain't no doctors are gonna tell you this. They just go fill you up with sugar. What do you think that IV is when they put it in your vein, when they, so-called giving you what? Sugar water. That's not electrolytes. They're not gonna tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you the truth, and that's the truth. So again, I will have a part two sometime this week or in the next few days on how to strengthen your heart. But if you want your heart to correctly pump the correct nutrients, then make sure your heart is pumping electrolytes. You might be, eating bad, or anything of that nature, but just make sure your heart is pumping correctly. Stop the solid food, stop eating bad, and correctly pump your heart the right way. And that's via electricity. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I will be happily be grateful to answer, because I am very wise and I know a lot, and I'm here to help you guys once again. I love you guys. Take care.